Turning Point Suffragist Memorial.
We are gathered here today on May 16th, 2021 in Occoquan Regional Park, Lorton, Virginia, about 25 miles southwest of Washington, D.C., on part of the historic prison grounds where scores of suffragists known as the Silent Sentinels were imprisoned in 1917 after illegally being arrested and jailed for picketing the White House. We would not have reached today's dedication milestone without the collaborative effort of each and every one of you with us today, as well as thousands of others across the country. We are so very grateful for this support. This is the only suffragist memorial in the country to honor every single suffragist who fought from 1848 to 1920 and to tell the entire story of the suffrage movement.
For any of you who know me, my mother also was a deeply important part of my life, and at 93 she passed this year, so but she taught me about caring so deeply about people and making a difference in people's lives, and I will always think of her, particularly in these moments. So the concept of fairness is very important to me. It's driven my life: equality, equity for all. Many are continuing to struggle even long after the 1920s and really even into this present day with the Equal Rights Amendment in Virginia. I know we have far more to do. We are not done with this journey. We need to continue to educate, inspire, and empower all of those present and future generations to remain vigilant in the quest for liberty, freedom, and equality, and while supporting them, as well as my hero once said, to create a more perfect union.
22 visionary college co-eds gave birth to Delta Sigma Theta sorority on January the 13th, 1913. Joined the March 3rd, 1913 suffrage parade down Pennsylvania Avenue in the nation's capital gives credence to my attendance here today. They became suffragettes, possibly without even realizing and what their steps would mean in the future. But they strategically recruited Mary Church Terrell as an honorary member. I have to tell you, this is a special day, and Delta is honored to have history recognize her pivotal role in the struggle for the 19th Amendment.
We are also here today recognizing the millions of women and men who fought for 72 years so that a woman's right to vote would be enshrined in the 19th Amendment. Their story until now has, as Pat said, largely been untold. Reduced to maybe a box in a school textbook with Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Susan B. Anthony. But so many others planned and struggled and devoted much of their lives to the women's vote. They have long deserved recognition and celebration. We have 19 informational stations, 19, no accident. They were developed by a team of historians to detail the arc of the suffrage movement and make clear that the ratification of the 19th Amendment was the beginning and not the end. It would take another 4 years for Native Americans to be considered citizens with voting rights. For some Asian Americans, the vote would come even later, and many black women could not freely vote until 1965 because of discriminatory practices like poll taxes and literacy tests. Even today, the fight goes on to make sure that women everywhere have and keep their right to vote. It took a team effort over nearly 13 years to complete this memorial at a cost close to $3 million. And included on that team were thousands of donors from 45 states and the District of Columbia, truly establishing this as a national memorial. Many here today deserve thanks for helping bring this memorial to life, to make sure that the greatest story never told now will never be forgotten.